Hey my friends, welcome back to a new video. Today we'll be talking about what to do when you feel stuck, you feel unmotivated, you feel like you don't want to do anything, or you just don't know what to do. You don't know how to get unstuck or how to get yourself back into the flow, create back that momentum in your life or things starts moving and shifting and you experience again that sensation of happiness. Okay, something is going on, I'm back in the flow, I feel creative, I feel like everything is moving into the right direction. So how to get yourself back into that motion when you feel down, when you feel like nothing is working in your favor, when you feel like everything is against you, even your mind, even your heart, even your emotions are telling you that you're sad, that you're worried, that you're afraid, that you may feel guilty because you're not doing what you're supposed to do, or you're not doing what you said to yourself that you will do. Maybe you're on a certain diet, or maybe you want to follow a certain workout routine, but you've fell off the plane and suddenly it feels like, what am I doing? I'm a bad person, and so on, right? We fall into this sensations and the mental experiences of how bad we are, how unworthy we are, and so on. So we are all moving through that. Like, nobody is always positive or always on that higher level. The question is how well we can balance ourselves and how well we can put ourselves back into that middle point. The middle point is the spot from which you can observe everything, but you're not reacting to what's happening. So the question is always, how well can you balance yourself when you're excited and when you're sad and worried and so on. So my friends, the first thing, when you find yourself feeling down, feeling unmotivated, I will give you a few steps because that's what I do and that's what, to me, it always helps. And I find myself often unmotivated, for example, for doing videos. I'm doing daily videos. I'm making a lot of art and you can find my art in my videos. Actually, we are just running a great sale on my Etsy shop. AttractPassion, first time ever, 20 off on all my prints. Go there and check it out. And also don't forget, we are running a giveaway to win a free print of the painting The Dragon. You can find it on my Instagram page, AttractPassion. Go there and check it out. It will end on November 30. So until then, go there and see how you can enter it. Everything is in the description of that post. So what's the first thing that I do when I'm feeling down, when I'm feeling uninspired? I know that I need to finish the painting, but I just feel like I don't want to do it. So, often we are surrounded with people. Maybe your family members, maybe your partner, maybe your friends. And when I'm feeling down, I need to separate myself from people around me. Why it can help? Because only when you get truly alone, you can in tune with yourself, like what's bothering you, what's going on. Because usually we are feeling stuck because we are overwhelmed. We can be mentally overwhelmed, emotionally overwhelmed. Maybe our goals are too high and we found ourselves feeling stuck because we don't know how to reach them, and because we know that we are not reaching them, we experience a sense of guilt and we start sabotaging ourselves. So we can't truly know what's happening until we separate ourselves from people around us and we in tune back with ourselves, like what's going on? What am I thinking about right at this moment? What am I feeling? Thoughts are awakening feelings, emotions, and emotions will trigger more thoughts. Emotions are like indicators on what kind of frequency you are, on what kind of vibration you are. And your thoughts the quality of the thoughts will be always on the same level of your vibration. That's why when we are feeling down, we think negative thoughts. And when we are happy about life, we think more positive thoughts. Our outlook on life is brighter, more positive, and we see greater possible outcomes. It's because the quality of the thoughts always depends on the quality of our inner emotional experience. And we need to separate ourselves from people for some moments to recognize what's going on within ourselves. That's what I do. If it takes few hours, take few hours. If it takes few days, if it's possible, separate yourself. That's like your inner journey, and you need that. We all need that. Going within and recognizing what's going on. So for me, usually it's like half an hour, 1 hour, it's enough to recognize what kind of emotions I'm experiencing. Journaling will help you because you can write things down, what's going on within you, what kind of emotions you're experiencing. Identify emotions. Identify what exactly you feel. What you feel, what kind of emotion. Is it like guilt? Why do you feel guilt right now? Is it disappointment because you've fallen off the track? You know, you need to remind yourself, like, life is not just straight line upwards. Life is like up and down and up and down. You know, flow emotion. When we are falling down, I've shared a video before. When we are falling down, we feel like we're losing the path, we're falling off the track, but it's natural. Those are the points where we actually recognize what we are valuing the most, and are we still following our core values, or we need to check them up a little bit and maybe change them, you know, because sometimes our soul values are not aligned with our mental values. We may be influenced by society, what is important, like having that kind of a house is important, that kind of a car, that kind of a partner is important, but your soul values are peace of mind, loving relationships with others, living a life connected with nature and connected with people on that heart level, honest relationships, vulnerability, an ability to actually having friends around you that with whom you can be vulnerable, to share what you're moving through. Those are truly beautiful things we should actually put on that list of values, so we can recognize that peace of mind is more important than financial goals at the first place. Not that there's anything wrong with finances or anything material, but just that we recognize what's the most important. Because once we take care of that awareness, like what we sense within ourselves, we can recognize what to do with that, right? So take time and feel yourself. And it's actually okay feeling bad. And you need to take time with that, you know, just feel yourself. However you feel, just feel yourself. And be okay with that. Take some time to just feel yourself. And then the third thing, because this is the second, right? You separate yourself, then you feel yourself, so you can recognize what you feel. The third thing is make your favorite drink, like a tea or a coffee. It will give you a sense of initiation of something new. Like you felt lost, you felt stuck, and then you make that favorite drink, and it's like a symbol. Okay, right now I will start something new. I will work on clarity. I will initiate that new journey that's unfolding in front of me. And that's something truly important, because I love tea, and if you love tea, make it like a ritual. Okay, every time I make this green tea, for example, it's a time of it's a project of clarity for me. I take out my journal and I start writing my priorities down, my to-do list down, what I need to finish today, what I need to accomplish today. So we go from that overwhelmed mind into organized mind. We need to learn to organize our minds, because that's something nobody taught us, how to use our minds, how to think thoughts, how to form beliefs, how to change beliefs, right? Nobody taught us that. So when people are talking about discipline and people are talking about organizing lives, it all starts in the mind. It's hard for us to be disciplined if we don't know how to discipline our thoughts. That's why we need to learn to organize our minds, right? To discipline our thoughts. So I take a journal and I start writing down things I'm thinking about that I need to do. And write everything down, what you think that you need to do. Not just what you want to do, but what you think that you need to do, because those are the thoughts that are triggering many different emotions, and usually many different sensations may be related to guilt or to feeling like you're not enough, because you know how many things you think you need to do, but you're not doing them. So it's hard for you to stop, and that's why you're being hard on yourself. And because you're being hard on yourself, even if you pause yourself and you take time for a meditation or you go for a walk, it's almost impossible for you, because your mind is still running with all the things you think you need to do. So when you start organizing your mind, your thoughts, and you start writing down all the things you think you need to do, you will recognize that certain things are just more important than others. And there's many reasons why you feel the way you feel. This is truly a moment of clarity. So this is your time. This is your mental reflection. Truly important. Once you have that list of priorities, so for me it's always like every single day the first priority is having a good workout, making a video for you guys, then taking care of my emails, making sure that I'm painting, or that I'm expressing my thoughts, or if I feel like anything else that I need to write. Then meditation. Those are my main priorities. Then everything else, if something related to business or creating new products or contacting a certain person. Of course, sometimes if there's something special, certain important relationships, certain connections, those are my main priorities. And when I have that list down, I know where to start. And when we know where to start, we get ourselves unstuck. That's why journaling is so powerful, especially if you're an artist, if your mind is really creative and you're constantly thinking and most probably overthinking. This will help you so much, my friends. So take a journal block. If you don't have it, buy one. And actually, me and Maya are just planning to put some of journaling blocks on our Etsy shop, so let me know what you think about it, to have your own personal journaling blog that will be just for organizing your minds. That's truly something important. So when you organize your mind, you know where to start. This is my main priority. Like today in the morning, I skipped my morning routine. Usually my main morning routine is that I wake up at 5 a.m. I do 1 hour of meditation. I take 40 to 50 minutes for reading a book, for learning something new, for upgrading my English language. And that's how I start my day. Then I'm journaling to write down what I've learned in meditation, what are the thoughts that are running in my mind right now, or what are certain things I need to focus on today, or what I want to create in my life, how I want to invest my energy, my time, my life. So I have clarity over that. And then I start my day. Then I focus on painting and videos and so on. But today I've skipped that morning routine, and for the whole morning time I felt guilt. Like, I didn't do that, so my life is not structured today. And my mind went out of place, started overthinking, I started worrying, like, oh, things are falling apart. Sometimes it happens like that. And I did exactly the same thing as I'm talking today about. And what I did, so I wrote down the priorities. The first one was workout. I went and do a workout, a great workout for 1 hour. And after the workout, I felt like, okay, I'm creating a momentum. The second thing was a plan for today's video. I said, well, isn't that interesting? When something like this happens, it's a truly great inspiration to talk with people, because I have my own formula how to put myself out of that state of being stuck. And if that formula works for me, it may work for many others as well. So I truly want you to try it out and let me know in the comment section how it feels for you. Is it working? And if not, it's okay. There's many different ways. Many different people are sharing their own ideas. And you need to, practice whatever works. You need to experiment on yourself what works for you. And once you recognize how your mind works, you will be able to adapt the certain formula that will work for you in the best possible way. So when you have that list of what you need to do and you have the main priorities, like, okay, right now I will do a workout, go and do a workout. That's how you gain the trust within yourself. That's how you start raising the confidence into yourself and your own words. When you say, I will do a workout right now, do a workout. I will start that painting, start that painting. I will do a meditation, start the meditation. That's how we start trusting into ourselves, into the words we're saying to ourselves. If we don't believe into the words we're saying to ourselves, you will never be able to move yourself above your present limitations. Because you just don't believe that it's possible, and you only don't believe that it's possible because you don't trust your words. When you say something to yourself, you already know you will not do it because you're practicing not doing what you say that you need to do. And that's where we truly need to gain clarity over what's important to us, and that awareness, are we doing that? Even if I feel unmotivated, when I have a clarity over what's important to me, I will do those things. Of course, after I will do those important things, I will take it easy. I will reward myself. I will do something that truly recharges my soul. Like, I will go for a long walk into nature. I will take a bath, or I will do a long meditation, or I will connect with people I love. But usually it works better if I'm alone, or if me and Maya watch a certain funny movie or something like that, interesting movie or something. We can, something that brings you that spark of relaxation, something that puts you into that state of relaxation. So even though you are doing what's important to you, you're still taking it easy. You make sure that you're not forcing things, that you're not rushing through the day. You take it easy. You know what it means? Take it easy. Be easy on yourself. Be okay. Well, things are not in the greatest possible alignment right now, but I'm still taking care of myself, of my priorities, because it's all about growth, expansion, and healing. And it can only happen through self-awareness. So the point of self-awareness is that every single day we become a bit more aware of ourselves, of our different aspects of us than we were a day before. And that's something truly important. Because once you recognize, am I today a better person than I was yesterday? Even if you feel stuck, you can just lay down and ask yourself, what I need to do today that I'm not doing? Just find that clarity. Because usually we feel down because we are lacking clarity. And often people think they're lazy, but their mind is out of order. And mind is your greatest tool. The greatest tool you will ever have known is your mind. And once your mind is in order, your life will be in order. Once your mind is in order, you have that great space for creative expression. Like for me, for example, if my day is well structured, I have a lot of time for creating. Because when I say to myself right now I will be painting, it just opens and idea starts flowing to me. But if I don't have structured day, my creative mind starts interrupting all different areas of my life. So I may be cooking, but I will start thinking about making a video, or I may be hanging with my friends or Maya and I will be thinking about painting. So, when we create a structure in our day, also our mind will adapt to that structure. So when I'm painting, I'm thinking about painting. When I'm making videos, I'm all here for you. When I'm working out, I'm there, I'm working out, I'm all in. Of course, there may be certain moments where we just download a great idea and you can write it down so it will not be distracting you. But the point is that we learn to structure our minds, because that will completely shift ourselves. It will put us back into the flow. And once you know what's the most important to you and you start following that plan that you have in front of you, and when you have those days of lower energy, you take it easy, you recharge yourself, you do something that sparks happiness. Most importantly, something that doesn't awaken adrenaline much, but rather something that, that brings you a sense of relaxation, like maybe watching a good movie, spending some time with people with whom conversations are like, like a food for the soul, something like that. And you just enjoy in that. You go to your favorite beach, to your favorite forest. You go somewhere where you can feel like home. That's something truly beautiful. So my friends, I hope this video can help you to raise back up, to get back on track, back into flow, and remind yourself that feeling down is completely okay. You can do a lot. And when you take care of what is in your power to change, and you start actually changing that, or at least accepting what is and changing what you need to change or what's there necessary to be changed, you will notice that it was always in your hands. That power for shifting your energy was always in your hands. That's your gift, my friends. So learn to use it. Learn to invest your life the best possible way, the way that resonates with you. Not how you've been influenced by your environment, because we are living in a world that is constantly bombarding us with all different things, like what we think, what is important. Many different things may come from external sources to influence us to think certain way. But you need to find out your inner voice. That's why it's so important, like I mentioned at the beginning, to separate yourself from people. Shut off your phone, turn off your phone, and have that time for yourself, to build that relationship with yourself, to recognize what you truly need right now. So this is it, my friends. One more time, we are running a giveaway on my Instagram page, AttractPassion, where you can win a free print of the painting, The Dragon. It's all there, all details are in the description of the post. My friends, till next time, I'm sending you lots of love, blessings, and power. Have a magnificent, creative, productive, and peaceful day. Until next time, one love.